Hi, my name's Cameron Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. I'm here at Ohayocon 2020 with my good pal, Mr. Jason Marsden.
What's happening?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Fantastic.
All right. So it's been only a year since the last time you and I got the chance to talk. It was at Ohayocon 2019. How have you been?
I've been great. It's been. I was excited that they invited me back because I love Columbus. I love this area. I like going to the North Market over there. I like seeing you guys. So, yeah.
It's also a little short flight too.
It's for me. It's like an hour, $1.20 to get here.
I've actually driven down through Nashville, so it's only about about an 8-hour drive to about 6 hour, depending on where you are in the state.
Okay, that's not so bad. Where do you go to? You go through? Or
I was just going through because I went to Stones River National Park.
Yes.
I actually did the entire Tennessee Civil War trail of national parks. So I did Fort Donelson, then all the way down to Shiloh, then back up to Stones River, then all the way over to get what's the one over near Chattanooga? Chickamauga.
Okay.
I'm
one of those crazy locals. I feel bad. I think it's from living in LA too long, but I have not explored all. I know there's caving and there's waterfalls and all these things. I've done very little of that. I'm hoping this year I change that.
Actually, Tennessee is a limestone state. It's a limestone as its bedrock. So that's where all the caves and waterfalls come from.
That's why the Jack Daniels tastes so good. It's that the limestone. Yeah.
Actually, it's also funny because Jack Daniels isn't a dry county.
It always has been. Isn't that's yeah, I was doing research on him because I thought his story's interesting. He's short like me, and I thought maybe I could play him in something because there's a moment in his story where he leaves Lynchburg and he goes somewhere. It's undocumented, and then he leaves a farm boy. He comes back as the dapper mustache that you see. And I'm like, what was going on in those times? So I don't know.
Alrighty, now last time we talked, you mentioned that you produce shows down in Nashville. How's it going for you?
That is going great. I love working with musicians, and there's comedians. Like Nashville's got a huge stand-up comedy scene. Right. So comedians, we have burlesque that's blossoming all over the states, really, but a big burlesque scene in Nashville. And I do like variety shows because my thing is I love variety shows, the 60s and 70s, Laugh-In, Hee Haw. Burt Sugarman's Midnight Special, Dean Martin show, yeah, man. And I would create an environment like that and showcase as many different acts as possible.
And you know what? I don't think we talked about that. What is the main place you'd love to put them on at?
I don't have a main place yet. I keep trying to find. There's a certain aesthetic, but there are plenty of offside venues that I use. Mercy Lounge, Basement. The East Room is a great spot. Little underground places. We're not gonna take over the Ryman just yet, but that's our next step.
Alrighty, now the last time we did not touch on that you worked on the Legend of Korra, and you pop in from time to time. What was it like working on that show? Steve's here this weekend, and You're here. So how is it like when you get to work on Legend of Korra?
Legend of Korra is great. I was a fan of Avatar before Korra, and I started doing this role of Spirit II, this kind of lemur spirit character, and that was a lot of fun. And then they just gave me these other roles. I don't get to work with a full cast every so often, but I remember I got in trouble one time because I showed up to work in Jason Isaacs from Harry Potter and many other things, and the gal who plays Sabrina, who was also in Mad Men, they were there. And I worked with them and I had a great time. And I knew that they really want to shroud it in secrecy. So all I put on Twitter was Jason Isaacs, this gal, had a great time. #Korra. That's all I put. That's it. Yeah. And within a half an hour, I got an angry message from Nickelodeon to my agent being he tweeted about the show. He shouldn't have done that. Giving away information. Don't do it again. I didn't say anything. I thought good, good publicity. No, I didn't mention anything. But they're very particular. Yeah. So I remember being scolded working on Korra. Yeah.
Now, again, way back time machine, you got to work on the Superman animated series being Clark Kent. Young Clark Kent, by the way. Young Clark, I should point that out. What was it like playing young Clark Kent? I mean, I'm a fan of Superman, so what was it like?
It was amazing. I mean, and that was another, it's very rare that you get, offered stuff. But I think as I worked with Bruce Timm and Andreas so much, they just threw me that bone. Yeah. And it was a great episode. I remember Jason Priestley was in that, and the original Sabrina. My aunt's awful. Sorry if you're watching. She's not watching this. But being a superhero fan, it was a gift to play young Clark Kent as he's going through high school and trying to figure out what's going on in his
whole maturing thing.
Yeah, Melissa Joan Hart, love you. Yeah.
There we go. So again, working on some more DC stuff. You got to work on Batman: Brave and the Bold.
Yes, I did.
How much fun was it working on that? Because it's a very unique animation style compared to what we're used to seeing of Batman being dark and broody, where this is more like the campy '60s but redrawn. Like how was it like working on that?
It was fantastic. Like you said, it was different. It was more focused on humor. Diedrich Bader was Batman, and he killed it.
I like this deadpan, but sarcastic fun.
Yes, yeah. It had a great cast to it, great creatives. It's always a privilege to be part of stuff like that. And as a Batman fan, it's huge.
Yeah, and now you also happen to be in the newest version of Thundercats from 2011 as Leo. What was it like working on that, knowing that the original series was only 13 episodes long, but everyone dug those original 13, and then now you get to bring it back. So what was it like when you got to bring it back in 2011? Because we didn't touch on it last time we had the chance to talk to you.
No, that was especially close to my heart because Will Friedle, my friend who worked on Boy Meets World, he played Lion-O, and he wrote that episode that I was in. He wrote Leo for me to play. So he gave me, thanks Will, he's not watching this, but yeah, it's because of him, our friendship, I got to play that and be part of it, and yeah.
I mean, I personally still need to see a lot of work you've done, so hopefully one day I'll catch up on my Thundercats.
Same.
Now, are there any upcoming projects you want fans to know about at this time that they haven't had the chance to see or that you know are available at this time?
I wish everyone would just follow me on Instagram. That's of all the social media platforms, it's the one I put most attention to, and I do write people back. You follow me at Jason Marsden. They're going to animate a thing it's going to be right here at Jason Marsden. And even better, follow me at Mars Presents, and that showcases all the stuff I do in Nashville. And I'll talk about the Mars Variety Show. I'll highlight any sort of comedy shows that I'm doing. But everything is kind of structured in there right now, and I'm busy traveling the States doing conventions and stuff like that. Yeah.
Are there any upcoming projects you want fans to check out that are available right now?
I told them all. I just told everything. What else do you want? You want more? I give everything. You want more?
Yes.
Gosh, that's it.
Alrighty, now, what message would you love to give to the fans out there that are currently watching?
A message, I'm really into Fred Rogers lately, Mr. Rogers. I'll share something that means a lot to me. You don't have to do anything sensational to be special. So take that with you.
Jason, I am so thrilled to meet you again. Thank you so much. Thank you.